another bullish week for Dow Jones. It breached past 34,000 and has even breached past the previous high, the last highs. Now what to expect, is it going to go bullish from here and going to go past 35,000, 36,000 levels, or we are going to look at retracement? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon, which will keep you updated with the latest analysis which I share for Dow Jones. I share twice a day, once with the Asia session, next with the US cash session. So do not miss these two analysis every day. Now let's have a look what Dow Jones is trying to do. Also, towards the end of this analysis, I will give you the trading levels and strategy for next week. Now see this, the movement of US30 was in this channel till now, and it has breached past this channel successfully, now trading bullish. At the same time, look at the movements here. See, first of all, highs, drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop, retracement, and then an extreme drop and extreme recovery. But remember, this recovery, if it would have been at a further lower level, this could have been a good opportunity to sell again, but it has breached past the highs also, indicating that it is trying to trade bullish. How far this can stretch? Now also one must observe that since last 8 weeks, we have almost seen a recovery of 20%, and how far it can stretch. Now look at the charts here. You can find out 35,000, giving it a very strong resistance. It is passed by the previous highs. It appears that 35,000 can be achieved, but at the same time one must observe, see the candle size here. The candle size is not very much, indicating though bullishness, because it is opened at a high here, it has closed at a high here, indicates that still the bullishness is there, and probably once the next candle start, if it opens above these levels 35, 34, 400, certainly you can expect 35,000 levels if it continues to trade bullish from here. Also, one must observe the previous two candles. See, it has got the resistance at 34,000. This time it has successfully breached these levels, and now this is the first breakout candle above 34,000, and hence indicating probably we may see little more bullishness. However, if it opens flat, trades with a drop and trades below 34,000 again, this time if it trades below 34,000, certainly we can expect it to give you a bearish move here. So be watchful of 34,000. Till the time it remains above 34,000 levels, certainly bullishness can be expected. Now let's have a look at the daily. Now look at the daily charts. After consolidating for a while, it did give a bullish candle here, did give a breakout. However, you can find out that it has peaked here, and if it breaks past with the next candle beyond 34,400 levels and 34,500 levels, you can expect another rally out there, which might take it for 35,000 and plus levels. Now see, this has created a step, almost double bottom, and then this bullish rise has been seen. This is a flat top out there. Possibly if it opens above, we may see increasing height of candles, and then it can give you a stronger bullish run. At the same time, dropping below this zone, that is 34,200. If it drops below 34,200, probably the next destination is 34,000, then 33,500 levels can be seen, and below that it can give you a very strong drop. So let me show you something else on the daily charts. Now see this. Now if you trace the movement for last few weeks, you'll find out it is trading across this median here, showing you the swings, and the highs are probably done, and any breakout should be a good breakout, which will take it to different levels altogether. Hence I'll be watchful of 34,400, 500 zone, and if it retraces from here, the possibility for it to come back till towards 33,000 800, 34,000 levels, and then from there swinging along this side, it can try to retrace back a bit. But see, still should not be considered as bearish, that because this should be just a retracement, and in fact it can try to move in this. So the lows which we can expect at 32,000 in next few weeks and the month of December or maybe January, if at all it continues to trade bearish. Yes, it is overbought in terms of indicators, but at the same time we must not forget that the bullish run is still there. Also look at the movement here. See, strong bullish rise, retracement, and see, this time the drop was not very much. Now it is again looking upwards. If you connect the dots here, you will find this is a narrowing triangle. The highs of this at around 35,000 levels, which are going to be a very good resistance level. At the same time, below 34,000, you can certainly expect a little more drop. Now look at the monthly chart. Now look at the monthly charts, and if you connect these two highs, you will find 34,500. levels are definitely going to be a very good resistance level. Beyond that, certainly I will be looking forward to 35,500, 35,000 zones, which is going to be certainly a very good resistance. Also, if you look at the tail size, see only 3 trading sessions left for this month, and hence also the possibility for it to come back again on the downside existed till the time it was till 33,900 or 34,000 level. See, that could have bring back to a doji level, but right now it is appearing to be bullish. It might try to close flat 34,500 level. Certainly you should look forward to. Beyond that, it is going to fly high. So this is another observation. Also, one must not forget that now US30 has almost recovered the losses for this year since April, and then potentially now it is targeting to come back till towards those levels in the year and closing the year almost with a minimal loss. Let's see if it does. Now we will see with the help of indicators, try to find out what can be expected, and if indicators are also indicating little bullishness, we can certainly expect it to rise more. Now see, it is trading at the top of the Bollinger Band, the 20 period moving average at around 33,400 levels, which are certainly going to be a good support, and then below that 32,000 levels. Also, these 20 and 50 period moving average and the 100 period moving average are divergent, indicating bullishness here. The directional movement is also divergent and bullish on the daily charts, but look at the stochastic. This has come back to overbought levels, but see, this was the time when it is traded bullish throughout the week, and this time we need to be little bit cautious, because see, on the daily charts, not only it is overbought, but also the weekly charts also this is overbought. Now look at the MACD. The MACD tried to peak out here again a double top, but this time it is trading in red and trying to crossover again. How far it can stretch? Now let me show you something here. See, it is trading at almost plus 600 levels, minus, you can find out. Now it was trading at plus 600 levels here. The MACD, the lows there which it has seen earlier was also minus 600. So almost the movement is done. That is what it appears. And even if it has to trade bullish, it may try to trade within this zone for a little while before it looks over to a drop. Right now it appears that we may see little movement on the upside, and the drop is certain, because see the extremes it has seen, and every rise is balanced with a drop there. Every rise must get balanced with a drop there, and hence you need to be cautious, because see the levels on MACD which it is trading at right now, we have never seen this since last 2 years. You can find out this was in fact the recovery past corona also failed to take it to those levels, and before that also, if you look at the history, the MACD on the daily charts have never been to such levels. Hence, you need to be cautious. Also, it has seen the lows at minus 600. It is counter balanced it with this rise. Now, I will wait for it to take a good turn. So, most probably, there could be a potential for it to drop sooner or later. The RSI also coming back again to the overbought levels. There is a little potential for it to rise still. Now look at the weekly charts here. On the weekly charts, another observation, let me take you towards. See, it is trading to the top of the half of the Bollinger Bands. 35,000 certainly appears to be a good resistance. And if you see, there is a crossover between the 150 period moving average, the 50 period moving average, and the crossing over on the downside. Also, if you look at the 20 period moving average, trading at 32,000. So certainly till 32,000 level, 33,500 to 32,000 levels, certainly it has got very good support levels on the downside. The directional movement is divergent and bullish. The stochastic has again come back to overbought levels and trading overbought since last multiple weeks. You can see it has achieved the overbought levels here, and since then it is trying to trade overbought only. And now see, when the markets were bearish, these overbought levels has certainly pulled back the market on the downside, and this time it is trying to sustain this overbought level. See, this was the time when it is sustained it, and certainly this was an extremely bullish times. Now look at the MACD on the weekly chart. This is divergent, this is bullish. This appears to have achieved a high here. Probably from here the convergence is expected. It may try to converge. At the same time, this is divergent here and looking upward. See, this crossover has happened at the bottom, and now it is trying to bring it back into the positive territory. See, it has traded into the positive territory for long here, since the middle of 2020 to the beginning of 2022, and hence this is again trying to bring back into those levels. It may try to trade somewhere at these levels before trying to look forward to a drop. But these are something unprecedented times. A drop was counterbalanced with this rise and again a drop. So I look forward to how it behaves at these levels, whether it tries to converge from here and act bearish, or it has the potential for it to continue with the bullish momentum. RSI looking upwards, and if you look at the monthly charts, on the monthly charts trading above the 20-50 months average, the directional movement is also bearish so far and it is trying to converge here. The stochastic had seen the bottom earlier, now looking upwards. Probably the closure of this candle might bring it further highs. The MACD, which was trading in green and again trying to, it traded in red here, but on the plus side, this is yet not went into the sell side here, and it is again trying to converge crossover for a bullish move. Let's see if it does, because see, since 2010, post the financial crisis, the US30 on the monthly charts has traded bullish so far, and after trading bullish for months and years, it is dipped for the first time on the monthly charts, and almost, if you look at the bottom, it appears to have achieved it. I will expect, if it, because see, there is a lot much of potential, because it has never been into the sell side or the negative side of it since multiple years. I'll wait for it to cross over. The RSI, which was trading overbought, has seen a good drop and now looking forward to a recovery. So this is on the indicators part. Now we have seen the charts, we have seen the indicators. Time for us to define the levels and the strategy for next week. And before I give you the levels, yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, identifying the levels, identifying the right entry points and the exit points, you should join my mentorship batch. The last batch of this year is going to start tomorrow. Only a couple of seats are left. You can still join this. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. And also you can be part of my signals group, where just trading as per the signals, definitely you can benefit. So reach out to me for more details. My email ID and my Telegram ID are the ones which are mentioned in the channel description. Now on the buy side, I will recommend you to buy directly at 34,410. Beyond that, you can expect 34,500. Now 34,500 certainly going to provide a good resistance zone. In fact, this zone completely is going to be a good resistance zone. Beyond 34,500, I will still wait for it to breach past 34,580, and beyond that directly we can see 34,700, 34,900 and 35,000 levels. Now 35,000 is certainly going to be a very good resistance zone, and if it trades past this, you can expect another 500 points, which might bring it till towards 35,500 levels. See, plus minus 10-20 points, you should discount it. Yes, these are the levels where it may find a little more stronger resistance there. On the downside, now where to sell? You can sell here at 34,300 itself. Below 34,300, still there is a support at 34,200, and below 34,200 you can expect it to hit 34,000 levels. Now 34,000, which was the resistance earlier, now it is going to be a good support, and below 34,000 you can directly expect it to land till towards 33,730 and then 33,550 levels. Below this, it is going to break again, and we may see a very good drop for 33k. These are applicable for not only the week but also for the coming month. Hence, you should be cautious. It has the potential to drop till towards 32k levels. You should wait for it, because see, still it is not showing any signs of bearishness, and till 32k I will not consider this as entering into bearish zone. Also possibly that should be taken as a retracement. Only below 32k you can expect that we are looking forward to another round of good drop, which might take it or crash market till towards 30k and below. However, for this week, for next month, still the bearish signs are minimal. You have to trade with cautions on the upside or the downside. If it is a buying level, just go with the buy, but please close at the first milestones or the second milestones, such that you can, or shift your stop loss to cost, such that you can preserve your capital. Do not wait for the bigger movements, as the markets may try to either trade sideways or try to show you minimal movement. So trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.